farm. In fact, it was just on, here where Hangar 4 is, before.
Because I assume we're talking medieval times,
Well,
but maybe this lady's got a point, maybe that was right.
Well, this was, Paxfield Farm was demolished when they built the air base. It was, completely demolished. All the rubble was put into the fish ponds.
And we're getting some sinister suggestions about murder, about loss of human life. Anything there connecting?
Well, we were talking about the past history in the area and the, the evidence that we have for the Bronze Age and the Iron Age, and we're talking about human sacrifice in prehistoric times, really, and that we have some evidence for human sacrifice in the Celtic period, the Iron Age period, where from archaeological evidence like in Danebury you have whole human bodies in pits, you've got severed body parts, and then also you've got bog bodies like Lindo Man, who was actually strangled first, then hit on the head, and then garroted, all very quickly in succession, so they were actually making sure...
You're smiling, maybe John can quickly lighten the mood. John, J8, I think you've identified it, is that right?
Well, this is thanks in part to a lady in the audience and a father. They were talking about the Cold War, another phase of the occupation here, and they were saying there was a Javelin 8 missile system. Now, when we move into the Cold War, of course, the character of the air base changes again, and we go from something where we think of pilots, heroic missions,
to just
very much a
missile,
defensive missiles and technology.
Yeah. Thank you both very much for the moment. We're going to take a break. When we return, I understand there are big developments out on the investigation. Some of them have relocated. We're going to catch up with them right after this. Hello and welcome back to the penultimate part of Most Haunted Live. We are absolutely live until midnight from here in Norfolk at the former RAF base that's known as West Raynham, an absolutely massive area, 277 hectares, dozens of buildings, a former chapel, accommodation, an amazing site, and because of the scale of that site, this is possibly the most ambitious, most haunted live ever. So far tonight we've had some amazing sound results, high-pitched noises, whistling, lots of very clear and strong tapping, and the word yes and various other messages heard by the team, and we're checking our tapes, checking back to see how clearly we can hear it, and then we can bring it to you. Now, I'm being told that out of tonight's visual location, the Sergeant's Mess, and the team may be relocating, we have temporarily lost Stuart. He seems to have disappeared for the time being. He was feeling very unwell later on. He had to leave the seance table. We are trying to track him down to make sure he is safe and well. If you have seen anything on the cameras, on the webcams, please contact us via Interactive. We are trying to find Stuart, and meanwhile Yvette and the team are still in mid-vigil with just one more part to go after this on tonight's Most Haunted Live. Over to Yvette.
Okay, well, we've had a little bit of a strange situation occur. You probably saw Stuart leave the seance table. He's actually wandered off, and he's somewhere in the building. Security have told us he's not outside the building, so we don't know where he is. Inside the building, we've had a quick look and we can't find him. So what we're going to do is kill two birds with one stone. We've got Chris on camera. It was supposed to be Stuart, Kath, myself and Carl, and we're going to go on our own and investigate the whole of this building, and hopefully we'll pick Stuart up along the way.
Well, we did say to him just to sort of step away, sit down and relax, because he's having trouble breathing, so he's probably just sitting down somewhere. I don't think it's anything paranormal or sinister.
No.
I just think he's probably sitting on a chair somewhere.
And Kieran and all the rest of the investigators, I think you probably see them on a webcam there. They're sat in front monitoring all the other web cameras across the whole of the building. And they'll be able to see our progress and see what we get up to. Unfortunately, we haven't got the boom with us, the sound. So if we do hear any strange noises, we have to cross our fingers and hope that it's picked up on the microphone on top of this camera. So which way should we go?
Well, if we go this way,
yeah,
that will take us back into that sort of that flat type area if we go up the stairs, and where that bulb smashed.
Let's go there.
Okay.
You right, Kath? You right, Chris?
Yeah, I don't like being last.
Well, you've got the camera. Yeah. Got to be last. Tough titty, love.
That's me, that's me.
No, not that.
That was near you, Kath.
There's the whistling again.
Hello? Who's there?
It's the same noise again. It's around here.
Sorry.
It was behind me. Hello?
First time ever we've seen the same that's actually open.
Oh, wow. There, listen.
That came from down near the safe.
It's right there. Listen.
It's there. You can't get. There's nothing here. That's large. You can't get into that. Look, Chris. Have a look in there. There's nothing there.
Sure, it's from there. I don't think it's from the safe. I think it's just from that corner of the room. Hello? What was that? Footsteps. Footsteps, girl. Push me. I'm not pushing you. Just get out.
It's all around us.
Hello?
Do you know what it's like? It's like a toenail, not a toenail. I mean a fingernail going down a blackboard. Do you know that?
Yeah. Thanks for that. Thanks for that nice image.
No, I'm just. But that's what.
I know. It's horrid. Hello?
There's movement there. There's shuffling.
I know. There it is. I don't know if you can hear this at home or in the studio, but basically there's like footsteps, something walking around. Let's get louder and louder.
That's the loudest yet.
Where's that? Where's that?
Is it a drip? No, let's be sensible. Come on. It's a drip. There's a tap here.
That's not even.
What's that?
That was nicely done.
Shit, thank God for that. Right, just checking it is connected. So it could be water, okay?
Oh well, I didn't think there was a water supply.
Yeah,
So that
there is.
changes it a bit. Turn that right off.
It's not going to drip again.
Oh, hang on, there's a drip.
No, it's not the same noise.
What? I thought I saw something behind you, Kath.
Right, let's make our way up to the nice flat. Come on. That's really... Still there?
What was that?
That was...
What?
It's a squeaky noise. Is there anybody under there? Oh, look at that old speaker there.
Can you make music come through that speaker? Make us hear the. Can you make us hear the music? We played it for you. Can you play it for us?
Or your voice. Let's make our way up to the flat. Which way is it? I don't know. Carl, which way is the flat?
Does anyone feel like being watched?
Sorry?
Does anyone
I do like the trouble is I think it's. I keep feeling it's in that room there for some reason.
Oh, that's a...
That's horrible. That was.
What is that? Let's go upstairs to the flat.
Whoa! Shit!
Where
That was upstairs, wasn't it?
Get your torch, Kath, get your torch.
Where was it?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Hello?
Hello? Oh, you back, Stuart? Jesus, talk about slam a bloody door. Where are you? Where?
You feel alright, Stu?
Yeah,
How are you, man?
I'm sorry, I just had to get out. I'm just going to have a walk around because I couldn't get my